Bruno Suzano, 39 years of age, 191 centimeters tall, weighs in at 102 kilograms, with a total fight record of 137 fights, with 108 wins, 29 losses, and 32 wins by way of knockout. He is the ISKA World Champion in 2013 and 2015. He is the WAKO European Champion in 2014, the WKU European Champion in 2019. He is Bruno Suzano.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with our penultimate contest of the evening and our first title. That's a championship fight. For those who don't know, fight of the evening. This is for the European, the SENSHI under 95 kilograms European title. The title is vacant, so both these guys are challengers. And as you heard from Nick Petas in the introductions, both of these guys are world champions, European champions, and champions in their own rights, in different organizations and different styles. So this matchup is really going to prove.
Oh, it's on the lip.
Was that a knockdown? That was not a low blow.
But I think it was a really original count for sure, because he went down pretty much. Hey, you know what I'm doing right now? Since I hear the K1 Rebirth was there, I see all the heavyweights now.
You want to make a comeback?
No, I don't. As an heavyweight, not at all. But I'm just trying to say, you know, if the K1 is back, I want to see all the heavyweights and seeing them in the K1 if they are ready to have the same spirit and same idea as the former K1.
Look at the heavyweights back in the day.
Yeah.
And look at how the top heavyweights of today would fare against the top heavyweights back then. Is that what you're trying to say?
A little bit.
But I would like to see you come back and fight Bob Sapp. That would be fascinating, and you'd win.
Yeah. It's just gonna tickle him. We have some body contact. I go under his arms and gonna tickle him.
So let's just focus on the action. Both these guys are big hitters.
See, Chris needs a lot of kneeing with the left. It worked in the first moment he did. He made a left knee. He scored it down. So let's see what it brings.
But Bruno Suzano, to me, is already blowing heavy, Andy.
Exactly. So strange, and while he's such an experienced fighter, he looks weak somehow, because I think he was really hurt from the first knee on the body. So he still didn't recover. You see him walking, moving like...
But at this level, he should be conditioned to take many shots like that. But although if you get that liver shot right on the button,
I think there's a big difference right now. You know, I think it's around 15 kilo difference. And of course, if you're a heavyweight, you have to fight every weight class above the 95. But as you can see, Bruno is putting his hands down each time when there's close combat. So I think he's afraid for the knees on the body. He still didn't recover from the first one, like I said before.
And Krnjic, he's a big, stocky, he's a natural heavyweight, isn't he?
Yeah.
The size of his legs.
And he's already feeling it. He sees that he's really vulnerable. He sees that our Portuguese Bruno Suzano is vulnerable for body shots.
And his corner are gonna reiterate that. When he goes back at the end of this first round, surely his corner are gonna say, listen,
Exactly, everywhere around the liver, the plexus, so, you know, on the body, on the belly.
So what's the game plan now? That's 100%. 10-9. The first round goes to the blue corner.
Yep.
And the Bosnian coming forward, stalking, looking for a big shot. Knee was dangerous if it
Almost
landed.
hit him with a knee.
And those teeps are going to be annoying, painful, and effective. And he landed a little body shot there.
Look out for the cross, guys. Come on.
Well,
Okay, there was the ref.
I mean, it's good that Sammy's highlighting
Yeah,
it.
tongue
I
to
don't
each
know.
other.
I don't know if those punches are. No, that's the punch he's looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, well, the Portuguese fighter Suzano is still coming forward. I thought he was tired at the end of that first round, but
Probably he recovered a bit, but he still looks weak. His appearance like, I'm surviving.
and for a title fight, I'd like to see a better performance. Now,
Well, you know what it is, sports, when you're unlucky in the beginning, it's really to come back. And like you said before, you know, it's just 3 rounds to recover, but that was a dangerous one.
yes,
Yeah, he
That
looks
knee.
bad. Our Portuguese Suzano is not performing well this time.
now at this weight, at this level, I mean, you don't like to use words like weak,
No,
but he does look weak compared to
to Krnjic.
Krnjic. Ahmed, just call him Ahmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if he sees us on the bus tomorrow, having watched the commentary, he might give us a little slap on the back of the head
No worries.
for being on it, for
They were
being honest.
Yeah, they will be
But,
realistic enough to understand what we're
to
trying
know the
to say.
danger
Yeah.
of
also.
slapping. Yeah.
You see Bruno's holding his hands down, you know, just to
Yeah, he
protect
looks.
his belly somehow. I
Well,
think.
he looks like he's got jet lag.
Yeah, I can't imagine that this is a proper regular stance with his hands down.
No, and having a look.
Breathing heavily
Look at his
also.
credentials. Look at his credentials. He's definitely having a bad day at the office here.
Yeah.
But listen, you're on the world stage, and you're fighting on SENSHI, on a beach in Varna, with the.
Oh, there was a low blow.
Ooh, Sammy. Look, Sammy Schelt. Ooh, taking charge there like a headmaster. But actually, you're not gonna mess with Mr. Schilt anyway, are you?
So, Grant, that would mean that now it's a point reduction from Ahmed.
Ooh,
And an 8 count for he scored. So, should it be equal right now?
well, this is something in mixed martial arts that used to drive me crazy. So let's just lay this out for people. So the end of that round was, let's ignore the point deduction to start with. But the blue corner got a knockdown.
Yeah.
So the red corner took a standing count. So that makes the fight, that round, 10-8 to the blue corner. The point deduction doesn't come off the round. The point deduction comes off the total at the end of the fight. So the blue corner won that round, but at the end of the fight, when the scores get totaled up, a point gets taken off.
Exactly.
So if it's 30-27, it'll be 29-27. So never take a point off of a round, take it off. A point deduction at the end of the fight.
So there's still.
So you still get a winner of the round. Now, Portugal
happens
smelling
here?
blood. Well, here we go. Bruno Suzano's
gonna be
coming
a-
out in the third round.
I suspect this is going to be a really strange end. Maybe way different than we may think, but I like this already better than the first 2 rounds, Grant.
Well,
They're trading combinations.
they're trading, and actually Bruno Suzano, he looked tired after 30 seconds and hasn't looked any more tired. He's stayed the same.
Now looks fresh. He's not heavily hitting, but he's scoring.
Well, he's scoring, but if you have a look at Ahmed Krnjic, the size of his legs, he's just a
power there,
powerhouse. And there you go, just knocks him to the ground.
Big difference in
And
power.
I've sparred guys 120 kilos, and they hit you with a punch that just looks like it's not doing anything.
Exactly.
You know, a distance jab that only moves like 30 centimeters, and it knocks you flying across the ring. So you can't underestimate these guys. And every kick that someone that weight lands is doing some kind of damage.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine it. Someone the size of Sammy Shield, low kicking you full power to your thigh. Oh my goodness.
Don't expect this jab also.
Well, yeah.
Did you know the story? Sammy is left-handed, and he's standing orthodox, so his jab is his power hand.
Oh,
Did you know that?
I don't know. That's cheeky, isn't it?
Now you know.
Very cheeky. I'll have to remember that in case he gets out of hand.
Yeah.
If he gets out of hand later.
But that's why he gets a lot of knockdowns, and he counts his score with his jab.
No one ever told him that he was doing it wrong. So we've got to correct.
But he won.
We've got to
It's
correct
different.
your bad form. Yeah.
Yeah.
So back to the fight. We've got 30 seconds left of this third and final round. There, Suzano all over the shop. And Ahmed Krnjic coming up to 10 seconds left. This is a vacant title. The under-95 SENSHI European belt on the line.
He really doesn't look tired.
Now this is the work. This is the work that should have been happening from
earlier.
the first bell.
Yeah, I agree.
And listen, I don't like to criticize.
No,
I have
but
to say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm absolutely excited about watching the big heavyweights go full at it once again. There's something about the power. You just can't deny it.
yeah. But besides that,
Okay,
we are
for our
commentating the
special
fights.
presentator,
We're also
I would
fans,
like
right?
to invite Mr.
We are also
Carlos
fans. We're
Ramjanani
not
up
only
here, who is the
commentating.
WAKO
So we can
Pro
criticize a bit as a
CFO,
fan.
Business Development and External
like it.
Relations Director.
I like what you're
EMEA,
saying.
The Europe Continental Director.
But we're being paid to commentate. But I always have to be honest with my commentary.
You're right.
I like to big up the brand. This is a world-class event. But when I see a performance like that for a European belt on an event like this, I have to say that I'm disappointed.
I expect a little bit more.
Now, I wouldn't like to get kicked or punched by
Fighters,
either
please come
guy.
to the center of the ring.
And Ahmed
We have the official
Krnjic
score from the judges.
deserves to win that
And I'll be
fight
honest,
by his
It
performance.
is a unanimous decision.
But he
With
should
a
have
score
finished.
number of 26 to 29.
He should have finished Bruno
26
Suzano.
to 29. 26 to 29 in favor of
The blue
the
corner.
blue corner.
Yeah.
Ahmed
And don't
Krnjic.
forget, Grant, he's still 26 years old. And for a heavyweight, that's young.
He looks
And
20.
he is now the new European plus 95 kilogram champion.
Well, he's 26, but he looks 26 and a half to me. He's slightly older than you say.
Yeah.
But maybe that's the beard. But, well, he's going to go home happy.
Yeah,
But
for
one
sure.
thing he's got to realize, he's got to come back and defend that belt.
Yeah.
So, but now is the time he realizes, if I want to keep this thing, I've got to go to the gym
Let's
and
hear a
up
big round
my
of applause
game.
for our new champion.
And work, exactly.
And Bruno Suzano will also get a plaque of appreciation for coming and fighting and showing such great fighting spirits.
So guys, I'm gonna leave you once more, but see you next time at the next SENSHI 19.
Now,
right?
everybody, please face forward
it's-
for the photo.
It's never goodbye, Andy. It's
Never.
just farewell.
Farewell. See you then. Oz, thanks a lot, buddy.